I couldn't have held that another second. But no, I joke about that sometimes. I love ping pong. Basketball was not my favorite sport. People may not know that. I love football. When it came down to it, I had a couple other opportunities, but I thought it was probably like the best opportunity for me when I factored in like athletics and academics combined. It's meant so much. Afforded me a lot of opportunities to do stuff like even outside of basketball. I've been able to meet a lot of great people. Whatever happens, the people are always great. Whether it's a rainy day, stormy day, ice storm day, or it's tornado day, like the people are always great. I love the people. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Been a lot of excitement. It's been some tears though. I think people look past, like our first year, we didn't make the NCAA tournament. So right now, we're arguably sitting in a position right now where we may even get a #1 seed, which makes me laugh every time, makes me smile, because I remember my freshman year, we sat at Doe's, or inside Doe's, and we waited for our name to be called. We were on the bubble, eating all the chicken and doggone fries and everything, barbecue sauce everywhere. We didn't drink pop because, it messed us up, but, had juice and everything. And I remember, like, one of the other bubble teams, it was pretty much either them or us, and their name was called, and our name wasn't called. And that was probably one of the worst feelings I've ever had as a basketball player. And just to be in this position now, even last year, we didn't make the NCAA tournament. It was pretty much either us or Oklahoma State, and we lost that game. And now we're sitting in a position right now where, we can really make a run at this thing. So it's exciting. It's crazy. I think my contribution is to get people to understand what it means to work hard every single day. Just try to lead by example. I try to go out there on the court. Anytime I'm on the court, I try to exert maximum effort. That's why I think I get tired so fast. I just try to exert maximum effort like all the time, the whole time I'm out there. I've definitely gotten a lot better at it, but just balancing just basketball and everything else, period. Like you still have to have your priorities. My fiance moved up here, so you gotta give her time, and then you got your school, you gotta give that time. Your basketball, you gotta give that time, and your family always comes first too, so you gotta give that time. So just balancing everything out. But I guess that's real life. So I'm learning. I think this is the quote that I learned kind of via kind of a tragedy, but it was kind of through basketball at the same time. Excuses, I believe this is it. Excuses are monuments of nothingness that build bridges to nowhere, and therefore those that use these tools of incompetence seldom become anything but nothing at all. Clint Stewart's mother passed away. I don't know if you remember that, but his mother passed away. That was my sophomore year. And it was right before the Oklahoma State game. And we actually flew in, the whole team flew in for her wake. And he got up there, and that was the saddest thing I had ever seen, like one of them. And he got up there and he was talking about his mother, and he's sitting there and he's saying that, he's talking to us and he's talking to everybody in there that, this is something that he'll never forget. It's what his mother used to tell him, and he's gonna live his life like the rest of the way, like with no excuses. And that's one of the things I live by right now, and I will for the rest of my life, and I'll pass that on to my kids as well. Hardest thing to say goodbye to. Man, I love my team. I love my team. I love coming out here busting my butt every day. It's not always fun. Practice is not always fun. Like the games are fun. But practice and everything else, busting your butt during the summer is not always fun. But when you're sitting in position right now, when you're #5 in the country and, fighting for a #1 seed, it makes it worth it. I love my parents. I'm only in the place I am right now because of my parents. Rosie Merriewether, Ben Merriewether, as well as my fiance, Stacey Owens. To the incoming freshmen, you better get ready because it's serious. It's tough every single day, and it doesn't get easier. Day one is tough. You might throw up. It only gets tougher.